Okay, I think we can all agree that 2020 spring semester was quite interesting. Um, I remember getting an email while I was in Florida saying that our spring break was going to be extended due to coronavirus. But things escalated quickly, and all the other universities were transitioning to online learning, and so did our school. However, even after the announcement, it didn't occur to me to go back to Korea because I didn't want to take any risk by traveling. However, by April, the number of cases in America skyrocketed. Like it was literally the number one in the whole world. So I decided to come back. And when I came back to my little island, which is where I live, I was quarantined for 2 weeks. It was like a mandatory thing. Yeah.
So for this semester, my school converted to remote learning at mid-March due to COVID-19 and continued the remote status until the end of the semester. And I returned to Korea as soon as the semester ended.
I had to cut school off early at around early March, but I was actually on my first co-op and I was supposed to work there from around like the start of January to late June, so about 6 months of work. But due to COVID and the school shutting down and kicking all the students off campus, I had to actually cut my 6-month co-op short. And well, despite it being a very short time, I think I made the most out of it, and I met some really fantastic people working there.
So class ended in beginning of the February for me, so I came to Korea 2 days after school ended, and I've been studying Chinese and chemistry during the break.
Since COVID-19, school has shifted to online lectures, so I came back to Korea on March of 2020, and school ended just about a week ago on the 18th of June.
So before spring break, USC announced that they will have a test run for online classes just for 3 days, but that ended up being online until the end of the semester, which was actually pretty hard because I was living with my family who was living in Korea time, but I was the only one living in LA time, and our schedules didn't really work out.
I will admit that I'm actually terrified of going back because the number of cases for coronavirus is still high up there, and I don't know how much the insurance will cover for me if I were to get it in the States. But there's nothing I can do for now. So, and we still have a couple more months left before the school year starts. So I'm just trying to stay positive.
I am just currently learning Chinese. That is because my career has a big market in China, and I have always known that learning Chinese is really good preparation for people trying to work in the cosmetics industry, especially in the Asian areas. Next semester, actually, I am planning on going back to the US, and USC also announced that they are going to shorten the entire semester so that it ends before Thanksgiving, while it usually ended mid-December. So it's going to be a really speedy semester, I think.
And this summer, I'm taking a summer online class and interning at a company. For next semester, I'm unsure of my plans. I would like to pursue my study, but it is difficult to decide what to do at these times of uncertainty.
The spring semester started for Waseda University, so I'm currently taking classes right now. And I'll be staying in Korea for the next semester if the classes are still conducted online. But if not, then I'm planning on going back to Japan.
I'll be taking a break for 2 years due to the Korean mandatory army. And I think this has a pro and con because the pros is that I can write this in my resume for applying to another job in the future. And the con is that I will have a 2-year gap which will delay my future careers compared to other people.
Since summer vacation started, I'm trying to take different summertime courses, such as fashion illustration and pattern drafting. I'm currently taking a course making traditional hanbok, which is the traditional costume of Korea. I'm focusing on mainly developing my skills as a designer as well as a maker. Next semester, I want to do an internship, if possible, in the UK, where my school is, but I'm quite worried that I might not have a chance. since studying in a foreign country as a foreign student can have some disadvantages in getting a job.
I'm looking into seeing if I can get any part-time job. I've obviously looked in places in Korea where I can possibly do some internships, but as you know, hospitality, and especially hotels, have been hugely impacted by this pandemic. So it's not as easy to find jobs related to hotels right now. For me, I'm currently studying French in school as well. Because of that, I might want to study French or maybe another language because I love learning languages.
Currently back in Korea, I'm working. I'm self-employed. I'm working as a tutor. I teach kids, specifically international school kids, and I'm just reading a lot. I've been driving around. It's been nice, but mostly just staying indoors and just thinking about what we can do when this all blows over. Additionally, I'm also preparing to go into mandatory military service. But besides all of that, I'm actually also planning transfer application. And if that doesn't work out, well, I'm probably just planning on finishing mandatory military service, finishing my studies as an undergraduate in Northeastern, and then going to probably law school, hopefully, or some kind of grad school. And yeah, that's it. Thank you. Bye.